Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So my beautiful client Chrissy has come in and we have already soaked off her previous set of nails. We always do 2 infills and redesigns, and then we soak off and do a fresh set. This is just the way we've done it. So I've done all my prep work after that, which I will leave a video link in the description box if you want to go ahead and check that video out of how I prep nails before acrylic application. And I've done a clear layer on this pinky finger, and I'm using this beautiful coppery, like copper rose gold kind of glitter. I mixed a big pot of this myself about 2 years ago now, and obviously since I got addicted to the glitter fairy, it kind of just took a back burner and I haven't used it for so long. But my client came in today and she wanted a more copper colour, and so I dug that one out and she fell in love with it, so this is the one that we used. And then I'm now moving on to the ring finger and creating a clear base with CJP crystal glass, and I'm using the big boy brush today. So when I was doing the glitter, I was using really tiny small beads, placing it into position, and then like when I'm quite happy with the placement, I'll just flatten it down with the body of my brush. So I'm now coming in and using ash and satin slippers, and I'm just going to create a really loose kind of, can you really call it a marble? I don't even know if you call this marble, but a really loose kind of colour flow. I don't know, yeah. So this is satin slippers and the grey colour is ash, and I'm just going down the side. You've seen me do this 1,000,001 times. I do have some exciting videos coming up there. I am planning on making one of my clients have some leopard print nails, so that will be exciting. So yeah, I'm just placing these beads on, swiping them down, and I'm actually double dipping the beads. So I'll go into the lighter colour first and then go into the darker colour. So I'll dip into ash and then I dip into satin slippers, and then I'm just placing it on the nail and just kind of swirling it up to one side. And then when I'm happy with where the colour is on the nail, I'll actually come back in with some of that glitter and just place it where it looks appealing to the eye. So it's kind of like marble with the glitter lines in there as well. So moving on to the middle finger, and this nail is just going to be full colour ash. So whilst you're watching this, I will just say the other day, if you remember me saying about my micro teach that I was doing so that I would be qualified to teach, while I actually passed my exam. Woo! And now I am a level 3 AET holder, so I can teach now. Already qualified nail technicians and being insured to do so. But obviously if I wanted to move on from here, I could obviously write my own manuals and have them accredited. But that's not something I'm looking at right now because I don't feel I know enough. I really feel like I need to be at the top of my game before I can teach beginners or anything like that. But that's just some really exciting news. I'm so proud of myself. If I can do it, anyone can. You just really have to want it bad enough. So yeah, just tucking that into the cuticle area and blending it downwards and then making it nice and smooth. And then we're going to move on to the index finger. So I've done the clear layer, and now I am just doing a line down the middle of the nail, and this is using that glitter. And I'm sorry that the camera has kind of done a fit and focused on that finger that's pointing up to the left hand side of the screen, but I'm literally just doing the copper glitter down in one central line. You've seen me do this also 1,000,000 times, but I'm probably bored of it, but never mind. Upwards, making sure the glitter is nice and like opaque. So then I'm just going to encapsulate that one line. So this is where I'm thinking of the structure of the nail. So you want to build the height of this to the thickness that you want your actual nail to be. You don't want to file down, you don't want to have to file down so thin to get that sharp line that then the nail is actually weak. So make sure you're making this wall and this nail nice and high, making sure your apex is up there. Yeah, so you really think about your structure, and then you're gonna let that set. So I did the thumb, and the thumb is just full grey. I should have probably done this finger first because I did this finger last, and then I ended up like waiting around for ages for it to set. So definitely do that one first. So while that is setting, I've already put a clear layer on the middle finger just to build a bit of a higher apex because I wasn't quite happy with how high the apex was. And then I'm coming in and just showing you how I cap the marble nail. And I will leave a link in the description box if you want to watch how I give you the video that I give you lots of hints and tips on how to get the most out of your clear acrylic to make it as clear as you possibly can. So whilst I've done that, I am now coming in and putting my file right up against those walls. You don't want to be filing down onto the client's nail. You do have your clear layer there, but you still don't want to be doing it. So really push your file up against the sides of that colour block, if you will, this stripe. Anyway, yeah, just making sure that it's nice and flat and sharp and crisp. You want those lines super sexy and super straight and super sharp. So when I was happy with that, my camera just had a fit. I've just cleaned away all of the dust. You definitely don't want to be leaving any debris under there. You don't want to be applying acrylic on top of dirt or dust. And then I'm taking ash, I'm going to put it up half of one side. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to ombre down birthday suit. So after that was done, I will just go ahead and cap just so that the blend is nice and protected. And then I don't think I left any filing in today, so I just think the next bit is coming up with top coat. I just want to really cover quickly. A lot of people have been saying, why don't I use music on my videos? I think lately I've been having so many copyright claims against even the free music that's advertised, and I just can't be bothered with the constantly having to like appeal against it because it's not fair. So that's why I choose not to have music in my videos. So anyway, now I'm coming in with top coat, and I just love that marble now. I just think it looked so different. I think grey and copper really do go together really nicely. Especially going into those deeper shades now that we're going into that autumn season. I love autumn nails. I think it is definitely my favourite time of year. Anyway, that is coming up to the end of the video after I will obviously put cuticle oil on her cuticles. And that's it. Yeah, so if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all again in my next one. Bye bye.